What's going on, people? TroopzTV, back again. Episode 53, I believe.
Yep.
Back again with Troopz, presented by Heineken. You lot already know this episode of Back Again is sponsored by Heineken 0.0. You like your beer, but you also like to be on point when you're cussing at the TV, blood. You get me? How we was cussing today. Zah needed that 0.0 today for the early kickoff, and it done him justice because the team sure as hell never done him justice, blood. You get me? But you lot already know Heineken 0.0 isn't just a non-alcoholic beer. It's an alcohol-free beer. You get me? The brewers broke through the defense and removed all the alcohol, then went and put the flavor back in. You get me? So none of that Arsenal business, you understand? They actually give you something back. They don't just take from you. You get me? So big up the man then. But now you can enjoy the crisp, balanced Heineken taste that you love and still be the champion of your one-sided argument. You feel me? So you already know, gym man them, there's only 69 calories in the 0.0. Get yourself a pack from your local retailer or get one delivered to your house. And obviously, you must be 21 to purchase. And as we always say, please drink responsibly, blood. You get me? Now that we saluted the man then, blood, big up my brother Zah every time. You understand? Bro. My brother Jetski on the buttons, you already know. There's been a lot, blood, that's come out, fam. You get me? But let's just slide straight into the Arsenal game first before we get into the main talking point of what's been going down, blood. You get me? Another dead performance at home. Another joke, blood. You get me? Arsenal 1. Fulham 1, blood. You get me? This is a Fulham that is in 18th place. This is a Fulham that's lost their last 4 games in a row. This is a Fulham that have lost every game they have played at Emirates Stadium. This is a Fulham that we beat 3-0 on the opening day of the season. And it took us 97 minutes to get a goal, blood. You understand? The lineup, you get me? His love child snuck himself back in. You understand? We saw how useless he was. El Neni doing absolutely fuck all in the midfield. You get me? Just literally sideways, backwards. You know, the same old. It was literally just the youth them, blood. You understand? Saka, Smith Rowe, and Martinelli, blood. You get me? Martinelli should have put away one of those 2 chances that he had in the first half. He had another one in the second half. Another save from Areola. But then Arteta says, in his interview with Match of the Day, he said that we deserved to win the game. We was in full control of the game. We did enough to win the game, blood. We did have a lot of shots here, but do you remember Areola being outstretched? Apart from when the shot from Ceballos that he tipped to fucking Nketiah to score, blood.
Yep, and then the Pepper save off the line.
Yeah, the Pepper save off the line.
The header. I guess the Martinelli one-on-one chance. You give him credit for that, right?
But like the way he was talking was like we dominated the game, blood.
Yeah, I wouldn't say we dominated the game. We definitely did not dominate that game, but we definitely should have won it. We should have been more clinical with our chances and got 2 or 3 goals.
That I agree with, blood. You get me? We should have took our chances, blood. When the man's saying that, we dominated the game, I'm saying, brother, did you watch the game, blood?
Yeah, I don't know about dominating the whole proceedings. I'm only saying there was probably a period of 5 or 10 minutes that were actually full control, but that's about it.
Like, it was just shocking, blood. It was flat. Laka's got off injured. It's looking like a hamstring injury. Hamstring injuries are 3 weeks minimum. So you get me. He could be out of both legs of the Europa League. Nketiah did come on and score, but he chose to celebrate. You get me. Some people tried to clip us, blood. You get me, and say, "Oh, why are we saying? Why are they celebrating, blood?" I said, "You're fucking actually stupid, blood." Because if you see
watch the clip,
when they score, we go yes,
and
then we're like, "Yo,"
that's a natural reaction.
Because you understand. And even if you see in other games, blood, the fucking, I said it in the fan cam, the Bournemouth game. When Giroud scored, blood, you understand? And Alexis was like, "Yo, can we go again?" None of these players have the mentality. Yeah. They all went to celebrate.
They all, holding and them were hugging each other. It was all of them.
There was not one man that went to get the ball and was eager to get back to the centre spot. And you say, you know what, we still got a minute left, blood. We scored in the 96th minute. There's 7 minutes. There's still a minute. Let's get back to the halfway line. Let's get it going again. Let's try and get this win, blood. Do you understand? But the mentality is just not there, bro.
But then it's stuff that you can't coach, you can't teach. You're born with it or not.
But doesn't the manager have a part to play?
He can instill that kind of culture. I guess that's one of his responsibilities as the manager. But it's clearly not there because we're happy with the draw against Fulham.
18 shots, 5 on target, blood.
And we're spraying them. We were spraying them into the empty stands.
It was just Bellerin as well. Like, seriously, blood. What does he do, fam? What does he bring to this team, blood? Man, I tell him he trusts the process, but I'm seeing this dickhead start every week, blood. Like, please, tell me.
He wasn't that bad. He wasn't that bad.
He was shocking, blood. He had that chance in the second half, free header, great balling from Martin.
Oh, yeah, I remember that, yeah.
Free header.
Yeah,
doesn't even hit the target, blood.
Yep, it's
completely. It was a free header, bro.
He was all along. 6 yards out, probably. Edge of the
he was on the, he literally about 8 to 10 yards out, blood. Do you understand? Shocking from Bellerin, blood. You get me? Arteta's man management. Yet again. His tactics. Yet again. When we need him to do something, when we need him to be proactive and react, blood. He's sitting there with his hands on his He's sitting there with his hands. You understand? He's sitting there with his hands on his arse, blood. You understand? What the fuck is the man doing, blood? You get me? We're 1-0 down. He's not doing no changes. He's not doing nothing. Fulham are coming on to us. They're in the ascendancy. We're looking like dog shit. Yeah. You can see there's nothing in the midfield. He's taking long to bring on Partey, Pepe. Pepe come on, nearly scored. You understand? Like, what the fuck, blood? What is there to trust with the shoot, blood?
I don't know. It's all on the Europa League to save his soul.
But look how much man are out. Yeah. Aubameyang's out with malaria. So Aubameyang will probably miss the first leg 100%. Lacazette will miss the first leg. Tierney will miss the first leg. Tierney will miss both legs. Luiz will miss both legs. Odegaard's still out.
What's also worrying is, okay, let's say we get over that hurdle that we're meant to get over. It's the whole win the Europa League thing. But then what next if he does keep, which he is going to, the board said, he keeps his job. Is our culture at the club going to change? Is shit just gonna go? It's like, all right, we're happy for this season. We've done it. We're back to the fucking same being miserable next season type of shit. So I don't know what to start telling you. I really don't know.
It's the same shit for me, blood. You get me? Like, people were getting on Emery when he put all his balls in the basket for the Europa League. It looked like Arteta did that today with the lineup, putting El Neni and Ceballos in there. You understand? Putting Bellerin in there. You get
and even with the way the players performed, it's kind of, it looked like they were told that, all right, you guys can hang out.
It was just flat, bro. You understand? It was just a flat performance, another dead performance. You get me? Another Arteta masterclass. You understand? We sit in 9th. You get me? It's a joke, bro. We're 3 points off fucking Everton. Everton got a game in hand. You get me? We'll go 6 behind them. They'll jump above Tottenham. Bro, it's a joke thing, bro. Do you understand? Especially after Tottenham drew, you get me, on the Friday night. Did these man not like think to themselves like, yo, we've been, you understand? There's a little door that's open there where we can run down Tottenham. You get me? Maybe try push up the league a little bit. You understand? Okay. When I look at the league table, if we had won, we'd have been on 48 points, and then we would have been 2 points behind Tottenham, playing the same amount of games, bro. You get me? Would have been 1 behind Everton, but Everton would have had a game in hand. You understand? We would have been pushing.
Yeah, true.
Get me? But now we're done, blood. You get me? We're gonna have to rely on Eddie and Ketia. You understand? You done well to come on.
How do we end up in a situation like that, where it's the most important? We've reached the most important part of our season, and our hopes lie. I mean, as you mentioned earlier in the live stream, love the guy. I have his jersey. I own his jersey. Love him, but we're relying on him as our main guy.
Arsenal Football Club, bro. Arsenal Football Club. Big Arsenal Football Club, blood. Behaving like a piss poor fucking Sunday league team, blood. That is how we're behaving, blood. You get me? It's embarrassing, blood. You understand? It's absolutely embarrassing. It's sickening. You get me? It just makes me sick watching this team every fucking week, blood. Mm-hmm. You understand? You got up at that early time. Jetski got up at that early time. There's people in LA getting up at fucking 4 a.m. for the game to kick off at 5 a.m. They see that dog shit performance. Like, it's just pain. It's just disgusting, blood. Absolutely disgusting, blood. I'm going to give you a couple of stats here. Arsenal have never lost at home against Fulham in 30 previous meetings. 24 wins and 6 draws. More than they faced any other side at home without defeat in all competitions. Fulham have dropped 13 points from winning positions away from home in this season's Premier League, more than any other side. And finally, Fulham remain winless in 23 Premier League London derbies. 5 draws, 18 defeats. Although 4 of their 5 draws in this run have come this season. So they have slightly improved in London derbies. You get me? But no improvement from Arsenal, blood. You get me? Same old from Arsenal Football Club, blood. You understand? I'm just dead, bro, after that game, bro. I swear to God, it just sucked the life out of me, blood.
I do not blame you, bro.
Man United, they got their 5th win in a row in the Premier League. Man United handling their business. 3-1 winners over Burnley. Greenwood getting himself 2. He is now level with Wayne Rooney with the most goals for a teenager as a Man United player. They both have 15 as teenagers. It's looking like Greenwood's going to break that record. Cavani getting a stoppage time goal. Obviously, Tarkowski had equalised for Burnley. But that first Man United goal.
The run from Rashford.
Your boy Rashford, blood.
Yeah. No, that goal was...
He put Lowton in a split, blood. Let's be real.
Through his legs, burnt him for pace, left him for dead. Then the Bruno dummy too was very good thing. It opened up, and you see that both defenders just go with Bruno, open up the space for Greenwood.
It was a fantastic goal, great counter attack. The corner, poor defending from
Slabit, right? It was Harry Maguire.
Blood. Oh my days, blood. 1 minute. Guess who's FaceTiming me?
Big Cat?
Let me answer. Come on now. Oh, here we go.
Is it Big Cat?
What's happening with the Super League?
You're on the pod, fam.
What's up?
What up, Big Cat? We're back.
Yo.
We're
gonna get our shit kicked in the Super League, bro.
I'm not trying to go in the Super League, blood.
Yeah, because we're gonna get our shit kicked.
Nah, because it's an absolute joke, blood. Like, you actually came in at the right time, blood. You didn't come at the right time because we're talking about Man United, but we're actually going to talk about the Super League situation, blood. It's disgusting.
Here's the thing, though. You have to give Kroenke credit. It makes financial sense.
Yeah, but it doesn't make sense in the long run.
What the fuck do I care about Kroenke's financial sense?
Do I give a fuck about money, blood?
Right, about Kroenke's financial sense.
You want to come on part of my take for 10 minutes after this?
Yeah. Send me the link. We'll do it.
All right, you got Zoom?
Yeah. Of course I got Zoom.
Okay,
I'm on Zoom. I'm on Zoom now with Zah, blood.
All right, Big Zah, what's up?
Yo.
What up, Big Cat?
Yo, Zah.
Yo, what up?
The Super League?
No, fuck that shit. Fuck that. I don't fuck with that. Fuck the Super League.
I said it's a better league. This guy's high, blood.
No, fuck that.
All right, send me the link. All right, in a bit. Yeah, so it looks like I'm going to be going on
to talk Super League.
To talk about the Super League, blood.
So check that out.
The fucking joke thing, blood. Obviously, we're going to talk about that here as well. Don't ever get it twisted. You get me? But that call they had to get answered, blood. You get me?
Mm-hmm.
Man, like Big Cat making a quick cameo. You understand? Man will see that Wallad on Wednesday. Thursday, I'll see him come in. I'm in the office. I land Wednesday.
I have done. I did not miss that. That's the one thing I enjoyed about doing these games at home is the trollfish from Big Cat in the office. Going back to that, it's gonna be helpful.
Especially with what's going on now, like
right. He has material. We just provide him with material to troll us.
He's just got hella ammunition, blood. You get me? But back to Man United, blood. The Tarkowski goal, poor defending from Wan-Bissaka. He didn't even try to stop him or jump, blood. He cleaned out Maguire as well, blood.
Yeah,
Maguire was on the floor.
Couldn't even get off his feet.
He was on the floor looking out like, what the fuck happened, blood? He didn't even know what happened, blood.
Big ass Harry Maguire is like, what?
You understand? And then Greenwood obviously made it 2-1. Deflected effort, sent the keeper the wrong way, and then Cavani, Burnley were pushing for that equaliser to make it 2-2, and then obviously a great breakaway from United again. A lovely little ball from Cavani over to, I think it was Greenwood, and then Greenwood gave it to Fernandes, and then Fernandes gave it to De Jong. No, not De Jong, Van de Beek. And then obviously
he's the one that squared it.
Lovely square ball over to Cavani.
Great movement by Cavani in that move.
Yeah, because he stopped, gave it, went, and then
came inside, went in. Is a great movement.
Great movement. United, obviously, they played the same amount of games as Man City now. They are 8 points behind Man City with 6 games to go. Will it be Man United's last ever Premier League campaign? Who knows, blood? Would it be Arsenal's? Who knows, blood? Would it be Chelsea's? Would it be Tottenham?
And City?
Man City? Would it be Liverpool's?
Liverpool.
Will it be Newcastle? There's rumours about them. Who knows, blood? You get me? Yeah, you didn't even know about that one, did you? Yeah, we're going to get deeper. Don't worry, bro. Bro, I got everything. Don't worry, blood. I got everything, blood. No Corona people as well, blood.
Newcastle.
Yeah, Newcastle as well, bro. That win. Yeah, Man United. Yeah, done up. Yeah, fuck you, man. Now you're out of the way. See you later. Newcastle 3, West Ham 2. Now, West Ham's top 4 charge has been halted a little. They was on a
waltzing in. Man like Lingard was dancing everywhere.
They were just jumping the fucking hurdles, blood. When they come to the Geordie one, they just went. You understand? The Geordies
went sideways.
You understand? The Geordies made them hit the net, blood. Newcastle 3, West Ham 2. Now, Newcastle did lead 2-0. The first goal, an own goal, but a lovely run from St. Maximin.
Yeah. And
in that move, Dawson was sent off because he clattered, I think it was Joe Linton. He clattered Joe Linton. I think it was Joe Linton. But he clattered someone on the halfway line. The referees let it go. Newcastle have scored, and then the referees come back. Giving him a second yellow, and it was a rightful second yellow.
Yeah.
And then Joe Linton actually did make it 2-0. Terrible goalkeeping from Fabianski.
Flappy hands.
Fabianski back again in full effect, blood. Lucas Flapiansky. That's what I witnessed at Arsenal for about 7 years with that fucker, blood. That's what I witnessed, blood.
How did he drop that?
It was unbelievable, blood. And then Diop, who actually scored the own goal, makes it 2-1. And Lingard, a penalty, a lovely penalty as well, posting in. And you see when Lingard scored how, even though West Ham had 10 men, he grabbed the ball and ran. Even though there was 10, I know there was more time in that game, but you see the mentality of the player.
Grab ball and ran.
These man are running off and like, yeah, we saved the point. These man have got 10 men and they're like, nah, fuck that. We're
going for the win.
You understand? We've leveled it now at 2-2, bro. We've come back from 2-0 down with 10 men away from home and they're still eager, blood. Do you understand? It's a mentality thing, you get me? And for me, that stems from the top. David Moyes has given these man a better mentality, blood. Arteta's given these man fucking Sunday league piss poor mentality, blood. It's simple as, fam. You get me? And then that super sub, he did it again, blood. He come off the bench and Joe Blood Clark Willock with a bullet header. But for me, Flapiansky's got to do better at
again. Yeah,
straight at him, blood.
You
understand?
What a fucking terrible game he had. What an awful keeper.
He cost West Ham. You get me? He cost West Ham a draw. You get me? Because they come back from 2-0 down. You get me? He's cost them a point. Now West Ham,
that point is going to be big in the Champions League run.
Because it could be big. Because now Chelsea are only a point behind with a game in hand. Leicester are a point ahead of them with a game in hand. So obviously, if Chelsea win their game in hand, West Ham will drop to fourth. And their next game is who? Chelsea.
Oh, this is
beautiful. You imagine Chelsea beat West Ham and then they got a game, they're above them with a game in hand.
Chelsea West Ham on Saturday. Hey.
I'm going to say it now. Who asked me? Was it Rob? Somebody asked me. I don't know who asked me, and I said my top four. But I'm saying my top four now. This is my official top four. Yeah?
Oh, what's mine?
City, and this is the order.
Yeah.
City, United, Leicester, Chelsea. That's my top four now, blood. What's yours?
So City, United, Leicester. That fourth spot is peak, bro, because Liverpool is right there. Liverpool's right there too. Chelsea, I think. It's a toss-up between Chelsea and Liverpool.
I'm going Chelsea, man. I think Tuchel, the way he's got them playing, you get me? We're going to dive into their semi-finals as well, people, in a bit. You get me? We're just running through the Premier League games for you. So, yeah, that win done a lot for Newcastle. It took them up to 15th in the league now. And they are 8 points clear of Fulham, who are in 18th. Fulham, and they have a game in hand on Fulham, blood. You get me? Fulham are kind of drifting away now. It's looking like the three teams that are going to get relegated are Sheffield United, West Brom, and Fulham. Who do you think is going to get relegated?
If I'm not mistaken, I think that result, if the math works out, that result actually relegated Sheffield United, so they're done already.
Yeah, they got relegated already, but we're going to talk about that. Yeah, we spoke about that. Yeah. So I'm saying who. Yeah.
So West Brom.
There's a 6 point gap between Fulham and Burnley. Obviously Burnley. Burnley have a game in hand as well.
Bro, with 6 games to go, I don't know if they can cover that 6 points. I don't know if they can cover it.
The 3 teams there are the 3 teams going down for me.
Yeah, I think it's done. It's 6 games to go. That 6 points might be too big.
And then obviously Sheffield United, as Zah said, were relegated this weekend, losing 1-0 away at Wolves. A bit of a tough one for them. They had a great opportunity to score. It was cleared off the line, and then literally Wolves counter-attacked. Traore doing what Traore does. Great ball across. A lovely finish from William Jose. Forgive me on the pronunciation. But a lovely finish from him. Sheffield United are officially now relegated.
Back to the championship.
They stayed up for 2 years. It was a good run, but you get me. They couldn't.
To life.
You understand? Back to reality, blood. Back to championship business for your Clarks. You understand? Thanks for coming to the party. You get me. You done well. You get me. Drew couple gal. You understand? Done your thing. But now, it's time to leave, blood. You understand? A wise man once said, "It's time to go." Blood.
It's time to go.
You understand? A wise man once said, "It's time to go, blood." R.I.P. my brother Claude. Every time, fam.
To go.
You get me? The FA Cup results. Man City 0. Chelsea 1. Chelsea are in to the FA Cup final. Back-to-back years they've made the final. Obviously, last year they lost to us in the final. 2-1 victory. They did take the lead in the final. Pulisic giving them the lead. But then, by my blood clot, Yang putting them in a spliff real quick. They will have a second chance to win it this year. But Chelsea won. City 0, blood. And Chelsea fully deserved it, blood.
Yeah.
You get me? I think it's Pep's fault. You understand? I think he made too many changes. You get me? And I think he took Chelsea a bit. I think he took it. What's the word, blood?
A bit too lightly.
Yeah, he took Chelsea a bit. He took them too lightly, blood. You understand? Because when you look at the team that he put out, yeah, he put the American brother Stephen in goal, yeah, and for me, he looked suspect for that goal, blood.
What was he?
When he come out, I was like, where's he going?
It's like what was he even doing? Thinking of coming out there?
There was no need. If he stayed on his line, he saves that.
Yeah.
Understand? Like, it was shocking from him. Obviously, Cancelo, Ruben Diaz, Laporte, and Mendy. Laporte, he's been a bit suspect this year. Obviously, he's had a couple injuries as well, but he's kind of been shit this year. Fernandinho and Rodri in the midfield. Obviously, Fernandinho, he's not that guy how he used to be. Fernan Torres, Kevin De Bruyne, Sterling, and Jesus, blood. So, the likes of Mahrez, Gundogan, Bernardo Silva, John Stones, Kyle Walker, Phil Foden, all these men were on the bench, blood. And you can only bring on 3 men, blood. You understand? For me, he dropped too many man, blood. Too many man. And Chelsea fully deserved it, blood. Like, yeah, they did part the bus after they did get the goal. And they were like sitting and breaking on City. And that's how they got the goal. Great work from Werner. They had the goal disallowed as well in the first half. And the goal that they scored was very similar to the goal that they had disallowed in the first half. Blood. Yeah. It's like Tuchel had a game plan.
Yep.
And if you see with City, because they're...
It was the same guy too, with Ziyech too.
Exactly. It was Werner and Ziyech both times.
The same shit.
You understand? It was the same combination. And when you see City, when they play, their wing-backs go bare high, blood.
Yeah.
So they're left with 3.
And
then Ruben Diaz, if Ruben Diaz, he's not really good one-on-one. He's very exposed one-on-one. If you look at the Dortmund goal in midweek, it come down his side. If you look at the Luke Shaw goal, when United beat them in the derby at the Etihad, it come from that side, blood. If you look at the Chelsea goal, first disallowed goal, that side. The winning goal, that side. Tuchel said, yo, attack that, blood. Do you understand?
Attack the flanks when the fullbacks go high.
That's what happens when you get a manager in. You get me? We got this substitute teacher. When that man came into the fucking club, the man that was in the same position as us, blood. 10th, done out here, getting put in zubbies everywhere they go, blood. You understand? Foot punch, shoulder, doggy, stillion. Everywhere they go, blood. You understand? Head getting pushed into the pillow and them thing there, blood. Real talk, blood. They were doing up 50 Shades of Grey, my brother. You understand? Doing up 50 Shades of Grey, blood. You understand? Remember what flipping Dave was doing?
I was about to make a reference to a federal.
You understand? You remember he was all spitting on the team, blood. That's what was happening, blood. You understand? Tuchel come there, made them look like a boom team, blood. You understand? Turned them man there from an ugly duckling into a princess, blood. You understand? Turned them into a boom team walking down Miami Beach, blood. You understand? These times you was some dead thing in Detroit, blood. You understand? So some dead thing in the Motor City, blood. You understand? Now you're some boom thing in Miami, or some boom thing in LA, or some boom thing walking on Fifth Ave. You get me? These times you used to walk the streets of Detroit. big up Detroit though, innit? But he used to walk the streets like Detroit. You understand? I remember going to Detroit, big up Detroit, but get me them dead thing there in Detroit, man. I want that dead thing there in the dog. You understand? That me, I said. But you get me. Look at the difference now, blood. Semi-final of the Champions League, final of the FA Cup, 1 point off the top 4 with a game in hand. West Ham next. If they win that game, they go above West Ham, and they got a game in hand. Look, when people tell me trust the process, you can't have instant impact. Is that not the same group of players that Lampard had?
It's the same exact ones.
So please tell me.
Transfer window.
So please tell me what's the difference with Arsenal? Why do we have to sit? Why can't we go out and press the button and get a bad man manager and not deal with this substitute teacher, blood?
Because your owner's too preoccupied participating in secret meetings to start like new leagues and shit.
We're gonna get into that, blood. You understand? But before we get into that one, you get me. Obviously, the opponents that they will face in the FA Cup finals are Leicester City, blood. Leicester City 1, Southampton 0. Kelechi Iheanacho with another goal, blood. This kid is on fire.
Oh yeah,
he's having a great season, blood.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I remember when earlier in the season, Leicester fans were on his Clark, blood. You understand? If you even mentioned his name, you understand? They'd be moving like vultures. You understand? You remember them Birds in Jungle Book when he's in the bit. When he's hiding up in the tree and Shere Khan's trying to lick him down, and the fire comes. You know them ugly pigeons, blood.
that was the Leicester fans to kill it.
That was them. Yes, sir.
Just waiting on the man.
Just one to the man, blood. You get me? But now the man there sucking him off, twerking, doing up bare things, blood. You get me? And he's hit a great run of form. Leicester will face Chelsea in the FA Cup final, which will take place on May 15th. At Wembley Stadium. And there will be fans at the game.
It came at a perfect time too. His form came at a perfect time, right when the main talisman has lost his form. So
yeah, Vardy's still looking for a goal, but we have to hail up Jamie Vardy though, blood. You get me? Even though he's been on a poor run of form, that was a great assist as well. But we have to big him up on his career, blood, because I got a little thing here. 2010, he joined Halifax Town. 2011, he won the Northern Premier League title. 2011, he joins Fleetwood Town. 2012, he wins the conference title. 2012, he joins Leicester City. 2014, they win the championship title. 2016, they win the Premier League title. 2021, he's in the FA Cup final. May 15th, Zah, can Leicester win their first ever FA Cup? Can Chelsea hold 2 beatdowns back-to-back in the FA Cup final? Will Tuchel be humbled by Brendan Rodgers? Will Brendan Rodgers get his first trophy in English football? Not British football. In the English league. Obviously, he done bits up in Celtic.
Yeah, he didn't get in.
But he ain't won a trophy for Swansea. He didn't win nothing for Liverpool. Will he win something for Leicester City?
I will be rooting for them. I think they can do it. I think they can do it. I'm going to be rooting for. I'm going for Leicester in that final.
I'm going to go Chelsea.
Leicester.
I think the confidence of beating City, you get me, very similar to us last year, beating City. Obviously, they've got an easier opponent, you get me, but it will still be a tough game. But I do think that Chelsea will get the win, blood. I think Tuchel, you get me, he's a better manager than Rodgers. I think he'll get the better of Rodgers. I think he'll get the better of him still. Now, the big news that's come out today is that there's always been rumours of a breakaway European Super League. There's been these rumours for years. Arsene Wenger even touched on it in 2018 and said that in years to come, there could be a league where the elite teams from the Premier League and the elite teams from La Liga, Serie A, Bundesliga, Liga, will be forming a European Super League. Now, today, the news came out that there will be a European Super League. Now, I've got everything for the people. So, you get me? You know, Troopz has got you. The statement regarding the European Super League is as follows. 12 clubs today jointly announced a agreement competition, the Super League. AC Milan, Arsenal, Atletico, Chelsea, Barcelona, Inter, Juventus, Liverpool, Man City, Man United, Real Madrid, and Tottenham have all joined. 3 more clubs are expected to join as founding clubs before the inaugural season, which is expected to start in August. In the future, the founding clubs look forward to consulting with UEFA and FIFA in order to work together. After the European Super League statement, this is UEFA's position. Every club and player participating in the Super League could be banned from all UEFA and FIFA competitions at both European and international level. The European Super League then made a statement. The chairman of the European Super League will be Real Madrid president,
surprise,
Florentino Perez.
Surprise.
The vice chairman will be Juventus owner Andre Agnelli, and then
the other vice
chairman,
surprise,
owner of Manchester United, Joel Glazer. And also, Andre Agnelli is set to resign as president of the ECA. FIFA then made a statement. FIFA can only express its disapproval to a closed European breakaway league outside of the international football structures and not respecting the aforementioned principles. UEFA and FIFA are both against the European Super League. Now, Sir Alex Ferguson came out and made it clear that he has no involvement in Manchester United's part in the European Super League. Sir Alex Ferguson said, talk of a Super League is a move away from 70 years of European football, European club football. But as a player and a provincial team, Dunfermline in the 60s as a manager at Aberdeen, winning the European Cup Winners' Cup. For a small club in Scotland, it was like climbing Mount Everest.
Yeah.
Everton is spending 500 million to build a new stadium with the ambition to play in Champions League. Fans all over love the competition as it is. In my time at United, we played in 4 Champions League finals, and they were always the most special of nights. I'm not sure if Man United are involved in this, as I'm not part of the decision-making process. Now, he said that before the statement came out of what teams were involved.
The teams were on it, yeah.
Premier League rule L9 states that no team can enter a tournament apart from the ones listed. So if you're in the Premier League, if you're a Premier League team, you can only play. If you're a Premier League team, you can only play in the Premier League, the Champions League, the Europa League, the FA Cup, Community Shield, Football League Cup, and competitions sanctioned by the county associated of which it is a member. You understand? They're also saying that players, if they play in this, then you can't play for your
international. Yep.
So the players that play for us, play for them teams, cannot play for their countries.
Yep.
So how are the players going to feel? It's not just the fans. It's the players as well, blood. The Premier League came out with a statement. The Premier League condemns any proposal that attacks the principle of open competition and sporting merit, which are at the heart of the domestic and European football pyramid. Fans of any club in England and across Europe can currently dream that their team may climb to the top and play against the best. We believe that the concept of a European Super League would destroy this dream. The Premier League is proud to run a competitive and compelling football competition that has made it the most widely watched league in the world. Our success has enabled us to make an unraveled financial contribution to the domestic football pyramid. A European Super League will undermine the appeal of the whole game and have a deeply damaging impact on the immediate and future prospects of the Premier League and its member clubs, and all those in football who rely on our funding and solidarity to prosper. We will work with fans, the FA, EFL, PFA, and LMA, as well as other stakeholders at home and abroad to defend the integrity of future prospects of English football in the best interest of the game. Now, everybody, apart from the clubs involved, are heavily against this, blood. And I am heavily against this, bro. Because you're just taking the heart, the soul, the passion out of what football is.
Yeah.
Football, this is going to sound fucked up in a way, but football is the poor man's game. You understand? It's cheaper to buy a football and go kick a ball on a wall, blood, than buy a tennis racket and tennis balls and all this shit. You understand? It's a game that brings all cultures together. The English league, not just the Premier League, the English league, has been going for 100 years, blood. Over 100 years, the top 4 leagues, whether it's been the Premier League or the old First Division, this has been going for 100 years. There's structure, there's heritage, there's foundation, it's more than football, blood.
Yeah.
Do you understand? Like, the likes of Bournemouth, when they came up from League 2, went up to League 1, went up to the Championship, came up to the Premier League, stayed in the Premier League for 5-6 years. Them dreams are done.
Yeah.
That's all done. The Jamie Vardys of this world.
That's the Leicester City. That's the one I was going to say.
Nah, fuck, no, we're getting the Jamie Vardys of this world. Fleetwood Town in 2011. 2016, you are a Premier League champion. These love stories will never happen again. Never happen again. Leicester City winning the Premier League title with the likes of Arsenal, Man United, Chelsea, City. You had Pep here. You had top manager Wenger. You had some top managers. You had top players in them teams as well, man. All of them, all of those dreams
gone,
and love stories that we love to see gone. All for what? Money. It's all down to money. When you see the clubs involved, it's all money. All these clubs are owned by owners that don't give a fuck about
American. That's a common denominator. A lot of American owners.
Liverpool, American owner. Arsenal, American owner. Man United, American owner. Chelsea, Russian. City, Abu Dhabi. Tottenham. I believe British, right? I believe it is Joe Lewis. I believe Joe Lewis is American as well.
He's American?
I believe Joe Lewis is American. If I'm wrong, let me know in the comments below, people. But I believe Joe Lewis is also an American, blood. And all these men are ruining the club, blood. Do you understand? And I want to put it out there that there are amazing foreign owners, blood. Do you understand? There are owners from foreign countries who care about English clubs and care about the Premier League, blood. There are those owners out there, blood. One of them is sadly not with us anymore, blood. The Leicester City
owner. What's his name?
I can't even pronounce his name correctly. I know his name is Vishai. His first name is Vishai. You understand? And he sadly passed away in that helicopter crash. You understand? He cared for Leicester, blood. He took them from the Championship up to the Premier League, won them a Premier League. This Super League takes away the chance of the teams like Leicester, West Ham fighting for top 4 this year.
Yeah.
Playing in the Burnabout, playing in the new camp, playing at these games. They're taken away from the fans' blood. Like, there's fans out there that go to the home games because it's feasible, it's possible. Do you understand? Now you're saying that we're going to be playing Real Madrid on a Saturday.
Going to Spain.
Juventus on a Wednesday.
Going to
and
Italy.
then we're playing fucking AC Milan on the Saturday. So you're telling me I got to go Italy, Spain, and then Italy. So all of these plane tickets with coronavirus as well going on as well, blood. You understand? With England being out of the EU, blood, with Brexit as well, blood. All of these things, blood.
Yeah, you're getting visas. You're getting visas for every place, right?
You're taking everything away from the fans, bro. You're burning, man, bro. You're literally telling the fans, you know what? Fuck you, man, innit? You understand? And they've picked the perfect time, bro, because Corona, you can't protest in London. You understand? I put out a tweet and said, do we protest? Do we go to training grounds? But then I found out that if you protest during lockdown and you get caught, you can get arrested and and all this shit. Get me? They've dropped it at the perfect time. There's no fans in the stadium. Because I tell you this for something, blood. If they drop this with fans in the stadium, yeah, the next game you would see hella banners, blood. You would see people that hate AFTV, hate me, standing beside me like, nah, blood. You know what? I don't like you, bro, but we need to, something needs to happen, bruv. We need to stand in unity, blood. Because football without fans, yeah, is nothing.
It's nothing.
And these man think of us as nothing, blood.
Mm-hmm.
They think of us as dirt on their shoe, blood. These men just see us as a paycheck, blood.
You're Excel A1 on that Excel spreadsheet. That's what you are. You're just that's whatever that number is on that Excel spreadsheet is what you and I are to.
Like, it is disgusting, blood. I see Gary Neville going for Man United, blood.
Yeah, I like
going for
Man
United.
I like it.
I see him going for Liverpool, blood. Even Liverpool, they're a joke, blood. They want to come out with this, you'll never walk alone.
You walk alone, yeah.
You man are chatting shit, blood. You man are chatting shit. Arsenal are a fucking joke.
I'm so embarrassed.
We're talking about 3 of the founding clubs of English football, blood. 3 of the founding clubs, blood. It's true what he said when he said he's not even bothered about Tottenham. Because Tottenham ain't a big club, man, if we're being totally honest, blood. Arsenal, Man United, and Liverpool, yeah?
How are they even allowed to get in Tottenham?
Money, blood. It's money, bro. You understand? Because I'm even hearing, yeah, that the teams that go into this European Super League, yeah, will be given $425 million dollars just for accepting the invitation.
They're splitting that financed by JP Morgan, 3.5 billion or whatever.
Morgan's put in 3.6 billion
or something crazy like that, yeah.
Yeah, he's put in 6 billion. JP Morgan has put in 6 billion, blood. They're trying to ruin football, Zah. And they've done it at the right time, bro. How do you feel about this, bro? Because I'm just going on.
The same way you do. It's over. It's like, the thing is now I just don't know what it is tomorrow. You saw the rumors that were on Twitter about, like, all of a sudden before we started recording, there was a rumor that went around that the Champions League and Europa League was canceled. So shit is happening so fast, you don't know what football is going to look like tomorrow. And I honestly don't like it. It's what I'm used to. I'm used to playing for getting into the Champions League to win the Champions League. And now all of a sudden that's gone completely. So how did
the players feel, blood? How does a Marcus Rashford feel not being able to play at a World Cup, blood? How does a Saka feel? How does a Kiratini feel? How does a fucking De Gea feel? How does Salah feel? How does De Bruyne feel? We're talking about big names, and obviously not like, you understand? I know what I'm saying, Tini, and that you're gonna think, oh, you're trying to slip Tini in there. I'm just saying names, bro. You understand? Like the De Bruynes of this world,
and the
Gundogans, the fucking the Agueros, the fucking Bruno Fernandes, Pogba. Imagine Pogba not playing for. Imagine not seeing Pogba and Mbappe.
Yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy. Yeah, you'll be picking guys from League 2. I don't even know the teams from League 2.
Like, even with imagine not seeing Messi at a World Cup.
But there's no point in having a World Cup.
No Ronaldo at a World Cup. No De Bruyne at a World Cup. No Pogba at a World Cup.
It is crazy. So, and
look at these players that are at the teams, blood. No Lukaku at a World Cup.
even if it doesn't, because what you're saying is what they said, and that's what's going to happen, and that's what actually might stop it. But even if this thing doesn't go through, the damage and the trust, the damage and the trust has already been lost, and the fact that they actually even fucking thought of trying this nonsense.
I mean, are the players going to protest? Are the players going to? What's going to happen? Are the players like? Imagine they're seeing it drop like when we're seeing it drop.
Yeah.
How are these?
I don't know. I don't know. I mean, I would assume.
we got Everton on Friday. Is that game going to go ahead?
Who knows? The Champions League, we almost never played. We almost never got to play the semi-final. With that rumor, the Stan Collymore that he announced, they had to come. Actually, they might even they're looking at it. If I'm not mistaken, they actually looking into it.
Fabrizio Romano came out and tweeted, "There's nothing stated or officially confirmed yet about next Champions League and Europa League matches being temporarily suspended. No press release, nothing decided yet. UEFA's meeting in the next hours will clarify this point." So these men are going to have a meeting in the morning and they're going to discuss what's going on. Fabrizio has just tweeted.
Oh, God.
He has just tweeted, Super League founder clubs are going to receive 3.5 billion for their infrastructure investment plans and to offset the impact of the COVID pandemic. Nothing done announced yet about FC Bayern, RP Leipzig and Porto joining the Super League 2. It will be decided soon. So we're literally getting news as it breaks, blood. Like, shit is just, bro.
Gonna receive 3.5 billion.
It's 2021 where football is 2021 where football ends.
I don't even want to think of that. I don't even want to think of that. Jesus Christ.
Like,
I mean, as we know it, maybe. It's like the players are fans. That's the thing. I'm curious to see what the players do and how they feel. Because the players are fans too. These guys are football fans that grew up worshiping players that were there before them, playing in those competitions. They had the dreams of playing in the structure that football is structured in right now, and then all of a sudden it's
I mean, as a kid, yeah, like when you're a kid, especially in England, like you grow up on watching the FA Cup. Like as an English player, like English kid, the FA Cup is a special cup. Like. You're taking that away from man. You understand? You dream of playing for your country as a child. You understand? It's a dream. It's a privilege. It's an honor. You understand? To wear the colours of your country and represent, blood. You're taking this away, blood. Are we going to see the top players not at the top clubs anymore? Are we going to see the top? Are we going to see the top players going to the likes of Leicester, going to the likes of Everton, West Ham, those teams, instead of going to a City, an Arsenal, a Chelsea, a United?
So I think it might come down to the international pride, your national pride situation. So it's a toss up between your paycheck from your elite or super league, whatever shit, or having a statue built for you outside of the national sports stadium in Jamaica type of thing. So you pick which one you want to be remembered for, the money grab guy or the guy that carried your nation at a World Cup type of thing.
Like people, let us know what you think, innit? Like, because it's fucking disgusting in my opinion. It is disgusting. Like you are ripping the soul out of football, blood. You're ripping the heart out of people. Like, there's people out there that save for fucking weeks, months to go to a football game, blood.
Imagine thousands of dollars just to travel to follow the team.
You got people waking up 4 o'clock in the morning to watch their team.
Then this is how you do it. You just release it in a systematic chain of statements.
You got these small teams fighting for their life to get into the Premier League for the opportunity to play at Old Trafford, to play at the Emirates Stadium, to play at Anfield, to play at the Etihad, to play at Stamford Bridge. You're taking all this away. For what? a fucking paycheck. It's disgusting, blood. It's absolutely disgusting, and I'm not with it. I'm not with it one bit, blood.
And
I ain't with it one bit.
It's all people that do not care about the game at all. That's it. They're the ones that are the most powerful, and they don't give a fuck about the game whatsoever.
You know what, Zah? Football's a business now.
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
It's no longer a sport, blood.
Nope.
Football's a business, blood. I announced on Twitter that we will be doing hashtag find Cronky when I get back, blood.
Oh, God.
Bro,
Oh,
Jet
God.
Ski, Zah, I'm being deadly serious. We're going on a Cronky trail.
Josh, get out of New York City.
We are going on the Cronky trail, blood. We are going to find them, bruv. We are going to find them. Josh or Stan, we going to find them niggas, blood. Yeah?
Coming to Tribeca.
We're going to have some fucking serious words, blood. Because if you think that you're going to ruin our club, blood, you got another thing coming. Boy.
Yeah.
We love this shit.
Nope.
Yeah? Before you, we loved it. With you, we love it. Without you, we love it. We are the constant, not you.
Mm-hmm.
We are the constant, not you. Yeah? The fans are the constant, not you. You piece of shit. Yeah? Get the fuck out my club, blood. Yeah? You fucking rat. Yeah? That's how we're going to fucking end it, blood. Yeah? Fuck all them rats, blood. All them teams involved, you're all fucking rats, blood. You're all scum. Yeah? Simple as, blood. You understand? Simple as, bro. Big up Heineken every time. You get me? Make sure you get your 0.0 from your local retailer or get it delivered to your yard. Must be 21. Make sure you drink responsibly. 69 calories. You already fucking know. Big up my brother Zah every time. I see you Thursday, my bro.
Oh, yeah, you're back.
I'm back. I'm back again Wednesday. So Thursday, we're back in the office. We're back in the stew.
That one. Can't wait for Friday.
Make sure you got the piff, blood. I heard that my man got lock off. We're not.
Oh shit! Yeah, I got you. When you
make
get
sure
I'll make sure. I'll make sure that we have for the weekend. I got you, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I think my Bronx niggas out for the weekend, blood. So I need you, blood.
Yeah, that's the thing. Oh yeah, no, I got you. We'll make sure
feel me?
that we got you straight before you even arrive.
My jigger.
There you go.
Big up my brother Jets every time. You already know. And it's a different exit this week, people. Stay safe. Fuck the European Super League. And wash them fucking hands, blood.